Yes. Yes. Welcome to United Sauce and Wingers, guys. This show is going to be absolutely fire. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Dominic. This is United Sauce and Wingers. And guys, we've just come off of the back of a 9-0 win against Southampton. Guys, I can't tell you how many times I had to change my graphics for the show. I was like, all right, 5-0. Oh, here we go. 6-0. Oh, okay, let me just change it in PowerPoint. 7-0. I was like, this is getting ridiculous. I got to 8-0, right? And I was like, I did like a title saying, 8 to say it absolutely battled them. And then they go and score another goal. Guys, this is unreal. Thank you for joining us. We're going to absolutely talk about the goals, talk about what this means. I don't even know. Honestly, I can't believe what I've just seen. Guys, this is absolutely huge. And I'm so glad you're with us to enjoy this experience. Welcome to United Sauce and Wingers, baby. $9-0. Guys, 9-0. Right. First of all, people are going to say, oh, we had 10 men. We had 10 men. Forget about that rubbish. I've seen people go up against 10 men and struggle. I've seen Manchester United go up against 10 men and struggle. Guys, 9 goals against Southampton. We've hit some records. Marcus Rashford has just gone past flicking Cantona. I don't think we've ever beaten a team 9 goals. This is ridiculous. And this is so important for what we needed. We were shocking the last 2 games, and we've just shown the league that we can bounce back. That is so, so, so important. I can't remember who scored each goal. You know what, Sean? Let's see if you're good at this. You've got to go in order and tell me the goal scorers in order. And I'll give you like a Nando's voucher. And I'll see you next.
Jeez. Oh, man. So the first goal was Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
All right, that's 1-0.
Yep.
Second goal, Marcus Rashford.
Yep.
That's for 2-0. Third goal is Edinson Cavani.
Oh, mate, sorry, mate.
No.
Neji, over to you, mate. Third goal.
Third goal was an own goal from.
Oh,
what's his name?
There you go.
Bednarak?
Yeah, mate, you got
Bednarak.
it. Neji, fourth goal.
Go on, Neji, take over.
Cavani,
Yep.
Martial,
Yep.
then Scotty,
Yep.
minute 6. Is that how many have I made? No.
Go on, Scotty was 6.
Penalty, Bruno,
Yep.
penalty. Then was it done? No, it was Martial, chest volley, and then Dan James.
Oh, look at that. Neji, Sean started it. Neji brought it home, man. Boys, we've just absolutely, this is absolutely huge, man. Nice. Guys, do you know what we've just seen? And look, I said this from day one, all right? Look, I don't care how we win this season, but it hurts when we did that sort of, that Sheffield United and all this. Look, we needed this. The fans deserve this. When I first saw the team lineup, boys, I was like, okay, this is not very inspiring. We've come here to sit back. Don't get me wrong. It could have been a different game if we actually played 10, 11 men of Southampton, but who cares? 9 goals. Guys, smash a like on the video if you're happy about the 9 goals. Smash it 9 times if you can. I'm Dominic. This is Sean. This is Neji. Sean, talk to me, brother. Talk to me about this result.
Bro, this game was fire. I don't know how many records we smashed tonight, but to me, I don't want to hear any negative talk. I don't want to hear any criticisms. I'm just like, look, we just won 9-0. We haven't done that in 26 years, bro. Some of our fans watching this now were never even alive the last time we had a result like this.
I know.
Luckily, I was. I remember it. But it's just like, we need to put that into perspective, man. Like, in all the previous regimes that we've had under Ollie, I remember, okay, so since Sir Alex left, we hadn't scored more than 4 goals in a match.
Wow.
Right? And since Ollie's come in, he's brought in 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, and now 9 freaking nil. Honestly, I don't want to hear anything, man. And do you know what, Dom? Do you know what, Dom? People, right? I hear people saying, I've heard people saying that there's 9 men. They had 9 men for what, about 2 minutes? So it was really, we played 10 men. Then I heard people say, it's against 10 men. But it's like you said at the start, how many times have you had, when they went down to 10-0, my initial reaction was, oh no, Like, let it not be one of those games where we're sitting back and they're because they're gonna camp and we're gonna struggle to break down the low block. So I don't want to hear it, because the team, even if it's 10 men, you still have to have the right mentality, the right attitude, and do the right things with the ball. And that was one of the things that impressed me right from the start, is that as soon as they went down to 10 men, the team didn't sit back, because you know what we're like. We play casual, too slow. There was none of that tonight. Ball was moving quick. Everyone was doing the right things. There were patterns. I don't know if people saw the patterns, but I certainly saw the patterns. I saw the patterns. They were emerging at the weekend. The only difference tonight was we finished our chances from those crosses. We had a lot of crosses at the weekend and we didn't finish the chances. We saw the fruition again today. I saw the patterns and I saw the finishing. Martial got his goals. I'm so happy for him. Rashford got his goals. So happy for him. Cavani got his goals. The only one who didn't score was Mason, but his time will come. His time. He got an assist, so his time will come. So it's all positives, man. All positives.
Mate, I'm buzzing. Napi, talk to me, man.
I can only second that, man. Like I always look for criticism so I can move forward for the next game. But for today, like I've got a few areas, but nowhere near outweighs what I saw. And I'm an honest person, so when I honestly feel like I can't criticize in depth, I'm not gonna do it. And today I don't feel like that, because like Sean said, when we went to 10 men, like I was with you, bro. Like, on the formation and the lineup, I was thinking, you know, I was right to expect a bit of a defensive lineup. And with respect, I know they went to 10 men within 79 seconds or whatever it was, but I feel like that in itself relieved a lot of pressure defensive-wise off Fred and McTominay. And I think they haven't really had that freedom together for a while. Obviously Leeds, but Leeds are a different kettle of fish. They're open. We played a team that sat back. They weren't very open. And then obviously I feel like Scott and Fred got into a groove of actually attacking together for a while, which was nice to see, because I haven't been able to see that. I know Fred is evident to see Fred's passing ability was still poor and struggling. So really, should he be on that pitch nowadays? If we can prove that, you know, I would have called for Van der Beek or Pogba in my opinion. But those are small criticisms I look at when I look at the players. Overall, that was an incredible performance from start to finish.
Honestly, Nate, right? I was looking at the game and I was thinking to myself, I said to myself, I call this show 9 goals, 2 red cards, and 1 battering, because honestly, this was just something. We needed this, guy. Honestly, I needed this. When I tweeted before the game, I was like, guys, I'm getting a bit bored because I don't know what team's going to show up. And I know we can say, okay, what would it have been like if they had 11 men? We will never know. But what we need to do is concentrate on going forward. What do we do from this? What do we do from this? How do the players feel from this? Because I was seeing Maguire play like I've never seen him play before in that first half.
He was left wing.
He was left wing, doing feints, doing shuffles. He was doing cut passes.
Now you can call him H-Boss. When he does that, then you call him H-Boss.
Yeah. H-Boss showed up tonight for real, man. He showed up tonight.
He came in like a landlord, bro. Like, pay my rent now. Like, landlord Maguire, bro. I was like, what?
He was like, you know what, God, I'll be honest with you. I know I've been a bit shaky, but I'm paying up front today. Do you know what I mean? That's what he is literally. Like, I'm so happy with him. I'm so proud of the team. You know what I really love about the game? I really love about it is that when we went in, I think it was 4-0 we went in, and we came out and we scored a quick goal again. Ollie was like, okay, cool. Let me give the players I can't give a chance time quickly. He didn't wait till 80 minutes.
Yeah.
He went, go on straight away. He put Fred left back. I kind of like that a bit, right? Because Fred's left-footed. He looked to right. He did a great ball for Martial that he should have scored from.
Yeah.
And Ollie was like, let me give him a chance. Let me give him some playing time. I respect that. We need that, boys. Where do we go from here, Sean? Because like there will be haters out there saying, oh, yeah, you had 10 men, oh, whatever. Mate, we have flopped against 10 men so many times.
So Dom, I'm glad you're saying that because I've already seen it on Twitter. If you go on my Twitter, and there's the amount of people like, oh, well, it's 9-0. It's a training session against Southampton, and I'm just like, these are the same people. They had 9 men, right? And these are the same people, Dom, that if we'd have won this game, they went down to nine men, right? And we won it 1-0 scrappily. We were struggling to break down the low block. These are the same people that would have come out and be saying, what? It's rubbish performance. We should have been battering them 9-0. Yeah. They had 9 men, all of this crap. So at the end of the day, when you go and batter them 9-0, they've still got nothing positive to say. So they're just straight up haters.
Mate,
straight up haters, and they've got agendas.
Sure, how many teams have gone down 10-0, 10 men, really
and not one?
And not one.
Exactly. It's time and time again.
Nagy, our goal difference, Nagy, right, has gone to 19 now, mate. 19. You know how important that is?
Level with Liverpool.
Mate, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Nagy, man. Where do we go from here?
Does that make us the top scorers? Does that make us top scorers in the league?
No,
I'm sure that does.
No.
Not yet.
Close.
Okay.
Liverpool.
All right. I know we're close.
Man City 24 goal difference. United 19. Liverpool 19.
Yeah. Nagy, where do we go?
No, I mean not goal difference. I mean scorers. Goals scored.
I'll figure it out.
Because we were second before this game. Only Liverpool had scored more than us.
You're a little bit lagged, Sean. Where do we go from here, Nagy, man? Talk to me.
I think the one big issue we've got to look at is this team has struggled mentally. When the chips have been down, we've been able to come back. But I think one thing I'm definitely going to mention, and I'm not going to allow it to definitely jump into my psyche, is the complacency of having positive results that stop us from criticizing our players. Because evidently, when we were getting all the results, a lot of people like Rashford's doing really well, he's in form, and now we're not getting when we weren't getting the results, we're now looking at, well, why aren't we getting the results? You start focusing again on how they're playing. So an elite mentality is not to look at this 9-0 as anything more than a 1-0. And that's where I feel the next step is for this team. Now, a lot of people may not understand where I'm coming from, and a lot of people may go, what do you mean? We just won 9-0. Don't get me wrong, the results are incredible, but when I'm talking about an elite mentality, elite level of performance at sporting level, there is a filter in the mind that has to still find that balance that allows you to be able to have the mindset that you had when you went and won 9-0. Now, a lot of people don't really understand too much of that, but it's like, let's say, Sean, when you're coaching your team, yeah, and you got all the nerves and stuff before your game, and you're going in there, and you as well, Dom, if you go in the gym and you're on bench, yeah, and you're just about to lift your personal record, and you're just about to play a cup final, Sean, and you have one of the best games of your life, best tactical decisions of your life. What a lot of people tend to do in those situations after they've completed the success is forgot how they were reacting and how they were acting before they made that personal record, because that is the system, that is the formula that allowed that record.
I hear you.
And a lot of people get too gassed and go, oh, I've done this, and then they become nervous thinking, oh, I've got to do something else now. Whereas what they need to do is go, right, okay, what mentality did we have for this performance? We need to replicate this and make it better, and then fine-tune the areas so we can go and have another 9-0 level of performance football-wise, but the score may be 1-0, 2-0. Do you know? Does that make sense?
100%,
that's the next step for me. That's the next step for me.
I think that's the next step for everyone, man. Like, this is... You know what, though? I just can't be bothered to critique anything. I'm just so happy, man. I'm just so happy.
Enjoy it.
I just can't be bothered to be like... I just can't be bothered to be like, oh, yeah, I know. But, guys, like, we need to do better. We need to... No, I'm just 9-0, man.
So it is. There's a lot of relief in this result for a lot of fans because it was a sticky patch. And, you know, it was a really dark time regarding fans talking about players in the wrong way and the racist abuse. There was a lot riding on it more than just the 3 points. We wanted the performance. We wanted a fight back. You know, even with 10 men, you wanted to see that, you know, us move forward. You wanted Martial to get goals to shut the racist fans up. And just for the record, for those of you who know any racists out there, I'm gonna tell you straight, it's cool if you're racist, but if a black Donny scores for your team, do not celebrate the victory. Go and cry, bro. I'm telling you now, you do not deserve to celebrate the win when a black guy is contributing, whether that's an assist, a pass, or a goal. So if they don't contribute to anything, then enjoy the win. But if they do, keep the same energy and go support someone else. Don't want to see it. Hypocrites. But anyway, there's a lot riding on it, as you can tell. I'm not going to give you a 7-minute spiel as last time. Sorry, guys. But yeah, man, there was a lot riding on it, and everything came together tonight, and it's a nice little kickstart for the team.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. There was something wrong with the live chat on YouTube. I was like, where's all the people? But it seems to be working now. So, guys,
where are they at? What are they saying?
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. Like the video if you're new, and current, and subscribe if you're new. I appreciate it. Let's see what's going on. 9-0. I'm so gassed. I can't hold back. I can't hold back. Honestly, guys, this is ridiculous. Literally, this is exclusive news to you, right? I don't even know what's happening tonight because my wife's pregnant and I'm hearing all different stuff right now. So this is a lot's happening tonight, right? So I'm on cloud nine, guys. I'm on cloud nine right now. Okay. So hopefully,
congratulations, bro.
Oh, thank you, mate. Hopefully, I've got to jump off the stream in that 2 seconds. But guys, I'm so glad I'm with you guys and we can experience this together, right? What else we got?
Yeah, man. Good
AWB, Rashi, OG, Cavani, Marshall, Scott, Marshall, Bruno, James. Hello, guys. What a game, mate. It's been a massive game. Massive game. Yes, Mark, what's going on? Carl Lewis. The passing patterns, the movement, the intensity, the quality of crosses, brilliant. Give everyone 10. Superb performance. Honestly, right? I don't know where to start. I need to get in the comments. I'm going to go off on one. Ishmael, what's going on, brother? 9-0, and we are still pushing for more. Yeah, honestly, if the game was longer, it could have been 15-0. When could you ever say that, Sean? When could you ever say if we had more time, it could have been 15-0? Do you know what I mean?
That's my cousin right there, man.
Yes, Ishmael.
Yes, Ishmael. Welcome.
We got
man.
46 goals. Liverpool got 43. Buggy vibes.
So we are the top scorers.
Yeah,
that makes us the top scorers.
Yeah, top scorers, yeah.
I thought so.
Facts, Marco 9-9, like 9-0. Congratulations. Honestly, right? I want to talk about. I know that we can talk about loads of different players, right? But I want to talk about the mentality of one player. And who do you think I'm talking about in terms of my man the match? Who do you say I'm? You know what? It was Luke Shaw for most of it, and it was tied with one person. And I've got to say, it's Cavani for me. I love Luke Shaw, right? I love what he's done. I love where he's going. He's on the flicking thumbnail of this flicking video, right? Luke Shaw is my guy. He turned up with a briefcase, sorted it out, and moved on. But there's something about Cavani. Even when he scuffed that shot, it was an easier shot. His touches, his layoffs, his ability to run, to find space. He's given us a new element. He literally has. And I'm so happy that he's come at 33 and he's oozing so much class. Do you know what I'm saying, Sean?
Bro, I do know what you're saying, man. And that's exactly why I picked him in my team and you didn't. So I think he showed tonight exactly what he's all about. He's absolutely world-class, brilliant. No, Dom, he's world-class.
I don't know why
I had to because... Do you want to bring the teams up again and show how many of my players scored and how many players of my players scored and how many of your players didn't score?
Sorry, guys.
We could do that.
Right? Let me just explain to you, right, Sean. When we did the team lineups, right, were the team lineups based on playing 10 men?
Oh, now you're going to be one of those fans.
I'm asking you.
Now you're going to be one of those fans. Don't be that fan, Dom. Don't be that fan, Dom.
Listen to me, Sean. Fan, man. When we do team lineups, right? Do we do a team lineup to play 11 men?
Don't be that fan, man. Don't be that fan. Don't be that guy.
Waste, man. Anyway, right. Cavani, right, for me was different level. I'm still waiting for Rashford to get to that next pace. He's still scoring goals and setting up when he's not even playing his best. That is amazing for me. And me and Sean, we talked about an AG and we were like, with Rashford, right? We don't know if he'll ever be able to get that sort of IQ level that we want. The sort of radar and the peripheral vision and the wing mirrors and the space and looking around him, because normally you get that when he's young. But do you think Rashford could ever get to that next level? Do you ever think he could?
I think the issue is, and this is where I really side with him, is that you got to remember, person of Rashford's age, when he came in, it was pretty much like Greenwood. It was his development stages, and I feel Rashford entered Manchester United as an entirety at the wrong time when we talk about his development, because he had to play under one of the most defensive styles. Don't get me wrong, he played for Van Gaal. He was very happy, had that early bird energy, came to the team, he was excited. But I think what you got to understand is at that age, when you need to develop, you need to maybe play a few positions and hold down one position. That's your main position. He was playing under Van Gaal, who played a certain style of football that many did not like, and it did not favour anything to do it. It didn't favour the Rashford's natural ability, let's say. He made the most of the chances he had in those positions. Then he played Jose Mourinho football, and I feel that's 4 strong seasons where he's missed out on major development. where I feel as if he was in a Fergie's team, like, I feel Fergie would have done exactly what he did with Ronaldo, and maybe he would have seen that IQ. Now, when you're playing a pattern of football and you're playing a system of football, then it becomes subconscious to you to be able to look at these things and think, oh, naturally, you'll get that natural thought of he may be coming in, right back maybe wicking in there. Rather than if you look at Rashford now, he'll get it, and if he feels like he has to make a decision, he'll stop the ball and go, and then try a long ball pass. It may not work out, puts bare power on it. He's got no finesse in his licks. Let's be honest. But I feel like he was just I feel we as a club have undeveloped him and have taken a lot away. And I feel like I need to give him a lot of credit for that in that respect. I feel now is that with Ollie, I don't feel like he develops players as much. I'll be honest. But if he would, let's say he went to a Man City and he did a Sterling, I feel like he would maybe be able to have that little notion in his game, but that's not where he's at now. We have to take him for where he is. So to finish, to answer your question, I don't think he cannot, or if he can, it will have to work 10 times as hard.
All right, let me take this then, Sean. If we, you know what, we've won 9-0 now. I don't even care. I can say whatever madness I want to say. Next season, Sancho comes in. Is Rashford on the bench?
No. And I dropped Martial before I dropped Rashford.
Okay, fine. So you're putting Martial on the bench, you're putting Rashford on the left.
So for me, right, if you go back, but for me, I'm not buying Sancho anymore. I'm off that train. I don't want Sancho.
Are you buying it?
We've got the next right winger already. We bought him. His name is Amad Diallo.
Okay,
we need to develop him. We need to develop him, nurture him, bring him in, and spend that money on other positions, like bringing in a new centre back, like bringing in some more reinforcements in the midfield. I do not want to spend another 100 million or 80, 90 million and bring in Jadon Sancho, because it's going to block his pathway unless we're shipping out one of the other forwards, because we got Greenwood, we got Martial, we've got Rashford, we got Diallo. We've got enough players in the wide areas for me. And we've got Palestri as well, who's another player who can play in those positions. Mata's still here, probably get moved on. Dan James is still going to be here. So for me, those wide areas are covered now with Diallo coming in. Okay. But it depends how they use him.
Okay, so we can look at it one way. Okay, it depends how you use him. But aren't we trying to get to a team where we have a man, two people for every position? You've got an experienced right winger, you've got an up and coming right winger who's trying to push him out. Look, we've got Henderson, he's pushing De Gea to be his best. We've got Tellez, he's pushing Shaw to be his best. We're looking for a right back, 100%. Dalot could come back and absolutely kill it and push AWB. At the moment, we haven't got a right winger. Like literally, we haven't got a right winger. So Diallo, I'm hoping this guy is unbelievable, but we're going to need time. He's a bit small in frame, and he's going to learn the hard way that the Premier League is rough. So it might take him a little bit of time. We need to start winning trophies. So for me, I would still spend money. I wouldn't spend 100 million, no way, but I'll still spend money on a good.
That's what it's going to take, though.
Say again.
I think that's what it's going to take to bring. That's what it's going to take to bring in Sancho. You're going to have to spend that money. And for me, on the balance of the squad we got, it's just not. We've got other positions where that money can go further. We know centre back is a glaring problem. Our whole team is based around covering the shortfalls in our centre back. So for me, at this point in time, I wouldn't want to spend. I don't want our major budget to be on that position if we're not going to bring in a defender, because I feel like that's more important.
Well, if you think about it as well,
that's the way I see it.
Well, if you think about it as well, and AJ, I'll bring you in a second. If you think about it, we're going to sell players next summer too, right? So we're going to have more money. It's not just like we're just not going to sell anyone and get money. Pogba's probably going to go, right, next summer.
I don't think.
So probably going to go next summer. We'll probably get about 60 to, if we're lucky, we might get 60 million, 80 million for him, right? That's a lot of money. And then we still got the kitty of 200 million in the kitty, okay? So we can get a centre-back, a CDM, and a right winger with all that money.
Tom, you're being unrealistic. When have the Glovers ever spent 200 million in a season, bro? It's true. It's not going to happen.
No.
It's not going to happen.
I'm saying we could. I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm asking you a question of what we could do.
I don't think it can happen with our ownership.
Honestly, I completely agree with that. Neji, what you saying?
I was saying that the average expenditure is right. We don't spend that much. The average expenditure when we're outside of Champions League and we're fighting to get in it is around 148 to 155 million.
150.
And I think that's net spend. When we get into Champions League, it's almost under half that.
It's like 50,
which are outstanding figures, and I think that's since we made Champions League for the first time when I was reading. So we really don't spend that much money. But I think when it comes to Sancho, and I'll answer your question as well, I would personally drop Rashford and play Martial to answer your question. But I think when it comes to Sancho, we did put in a play. They were willing to accept installments over 3 years. So the original bid that was reported was that they were willing to accept 60 million, and then the rest over the period of 3 years, I believe. But I think Ed Woodward was in a position where he wanted to try and delegate and make it as bonuses. So if he achieves certain targets, and I think that's where one of the sticking areas became. So I feel with 2 years left on his contract, definitely wanting to leave. Yeah. If I'm with Sean, I don't think we spend 100 million like that straight away. However, I do think. Excuse me, sorry. I do think we could probably give him 50 million up front, and then maybe another 30 million in bonuses and 30 million add-ons, 10 million bonuses. Maybe they'll accept 90 million, which is what they would have had anyway. So if they're clever enough, they should be able to pull it off, especially in the COVID market. I think we could get him then if we are spending 50 million this season and we do manage to get Champions League and we do go far and we can win a few trophies, then we're paying that money off quite quick. And let's be honest, guys, Manchester United, they have residual income. Yes, they are in debt, but they are always earning a massive amount because we are a worldwide, global enterprise. So we look at Sancho's shirt sales. If he gets to number 7, and he went in Sancho, do you know how many shirt sales alone? Shirt sales alone.
Mate, you know how many shirt sales Martial's going to get after that penalty? Was it a penalty?
Yeah, well, we'll come to that. But that's what I'm saying. I think Sancho.
Yeah.
Wait.
I think we can get Sancho.
But
so what, Nate? You saying still go for him?
Me personally, because
you're still saying go for him.
I always stick by my word when I say I like balance in my team.
Yeah, me too.
My right side, we haven't had a replacement for Ronaldo for how long? We haven't had a replacement for Nani in how long? And I dare say Valencia was up to the scratch of Nani. And there was once a stage when we used to drill Nani for his inconsistencies. I would take that Nani in a heartbeat right now, without a doubt.
Let's talk about the game.
But Dom, Nate, have you not seen Ahmad?
Mate, stop talking about Sancho, man.
Bro. I'm saying Ahmad.
Yeah, but
I'm excited about him, man.
You can't rely on youth. You can't rely on one person because what if he flops?
Lads, that was a little subsection. We just won 9-0. There's a little subject. Do you want Sancho? We've been talking about it for 10 minutes, man. Gee, I don't
ask me those questions.
Another convo.
Anyway, now, don't take every question to be a long question, Sean, man. Anyway, we just won 9-0.
Go on.
9-0.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some of the players that stepped up and what the rest of the season. Okay, guys, thank you for joining in. We went off on a bit of a tangent then. That's for a Monday night source show on every Monday when we start to get the depths of money and the Glazers and Sancho.
Join us on Monday for that.
You're right. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that on a Monday show.
Reaction for this game. All right, I'm going to talk about some key players for me that really stepped up. And when I talk about mentality, and I'm talking about not being selfish, I want to talk about players that stepped up. Martial, for me, he's been under it. He's been under the cosh. He's lost his confidence. You can see it. He stepped up today. I'm happy for the brother. He scored some good goals, and I'm loving it. Luke Shaw stepped up. He always steps up. He's the most reliable guy. I've never seen so many crosses coming in from Luke Shaw. You know who else really surprised me? AWB. Did you see how many crosses?
Hello.
Box?
Oh, hello.
Better game tonight.
Oh, hello. Hey, what have I been saying about this guy? Come on. You got to give him time.
He still plays ugly.
You got to give him time.
Yeah, he plays.
But did you see that delicious cross for that goal? That ball was like David Beckham, brother. He's whipping in balls like David Beckham out here.
Aaron Beckham. Wow.
Sure, don't ever utter the words AWB and David Beckham ever again, mate. Like that's.
You're telling me that wasn't delicious, Dom? Tell me that ball wasn't delicious.
Reflection of Southampton.
Ah,
Mate, it was delicious.
I didn't see the deflection. Maybe it did. I didn't see it. Okay.
Don't even see the deflection.
But it was.
Listen
But he
to
had
me,
a great
right?
performance. Great performance
AWP
tonight.
stepped
Okay.
up.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Marshall stepped up. De Gea just had a great save from James Ward-Prowse, by the way. De Gea did very good save.
Yeah, that free kick, yeah,
Crucial.
yeah.
For me, right, I feel like it doesn't really tell me much about the next game. I couldn't tell you what we're going to do against Everton. I have no idea. All I know is that Luke Shaw's playing because he took him off. I know that Cavani's playing, took him off. I don't know what this else says for the future because I don't know what team Ollie has in his mind for each game. I don't know. That's the only thing I can't tell from this game. Like, what's going to happen next? In your eyes, Sean, who are the standout players for you, bro? What were you taking to the next game?
Yes. So for me, the standout players, what I took from that was, for me in the first half, Edison Cavani was the best player on the field by hands down. I think Luke Shaw was up there. But he showed his all-round game and why Mason Greenwood should not be starting up front for us yet. And I say yet because in the future, I think he will. But right now, as I said in the preview, when we had our little battle with the teams, I had Cavani up front because you need his experience. You need his class. And we were talking about world-class players. And for me, he showed exactly why you need him. That header, Dom, that he scored, he made that look easy. But that was such a difficult technique to put the power. There was no power on the cross. He generated the power and the accuracy. And it was like the one he did. There was another game. I think it was a Liverpool in the FA Cup when he hit the post. And it was like, he's been getting so unlucky, coming. I'm just happy he got his goal. Yeah. Luke Shaw, I have to give him a mention, my man, because I tweeted it out. Like, this guy, he is now showing the player that we thought we signed for 30 million from Southampton all those many years ago. And the player that he was before he broke his leg, because that season, I remember it under Van Gaal. For me, him and Memphis struck up a beautiful relationship. For me, he was our best player that season. He was so dynamic, our most attacking threat. And it's been so hard, like watching him over the last 3 or 4 years, because it's like, you're thinking to yourself, is that player still in there? Has he still got that ability? And it's like, I'm so happy that Ollie's brought him out, because at one point it was looking like his career was going to be done. And now he's not just showing it in flashes, it's consistent every match, week in, week out. The crosses, the delivery, the penetration, I'm loving it, man. I'll put down as well, who else have I got there? AWB, my man, come on. I might have been going a little bit far saying he's like David Beckham, but he's been getting so much heat, so much stick, saying he can't go forward, he can't attack, he's this, that, and he's ugly, he's useless. I've listened to so much
ugly,
of it.
You know,
no, we didn't say he's ugly.
No, he plays ugly. He plays ugly. Sorry, let me rephrase that. He plays. Not about his looks, bro. About how he plays the game. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. But going back, not to digress, in terms of his performance and the way he's performing, I've listened to it and I'm just like, look, the guy's still 22, if I'm not right. He's a young player. He's developing his game. He's never been in a team where they've had to attack. And I've always believed that with coaching, training, and you go back, I got the receipts and I tweeted out the receipts as well. Give the guy time to develop, grow his game. We do not need another right back. AWB defensively is unbelievable. He's already the best in his position. Defensively, best one-on-one defender in Europe for me. And now he's starting to show it going forward. If he can start delivering this consistently, then for me, and I believe he will, because he's only 22. We've got a right back, and but Gareth Southgate, he needs to readdress his situation. So that's AWB. I want to say one thing.
We do need another right back, mate.
All right, I'm going to keep it. Well, do you know what? Not to start.
No.
I believe Brandon not to start. Yeah, he could push him. We've got Brandon Williams. People might say he's not ready yet, but he's potential. I feel as though, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. But in terms of a first choice right back, AWB for me is good enough. And if we're bringing anyone out, it's going to be like a Tellez who could give him a bit of challenge. Like Tellez has done. Like Tellez has done for Luke Shaw. The other player I've got down, for me, it was telling that Paul Pogba was not involved, period, tonight in such a performance. And also, I've got to talk about the guy, Donny van der Beek, because, again, for me, he's come on in that game. Dan James impacted the game more than him. So that's telling you something. I would go on, but for me, I can't think of what did he do in the match. Someone, maybe Neji, maybe Dom, you could tell me because I know he's your boy. But Dan James impacted the game from the bench more than he did, in my opinion.
Neji, I'll let you take that. Guys, just to build this up, Sean doesn't rate Van der Beek.
I didn't. Dom, don't put words in my mouth, brother. Because Dom, I'll tell you how you know that's bull crap is because I started him in my team. In my team, right, no, I started Donny van der Beek in that position, number 10, because I wanted him to give him a chance to shine in a game like this because I saw the way the game was going to pan out. And for me, again, he did all right, but there's nothing special there. I'm not seeing it yet.
Okay. What do you think about the Van der Beek performance, Neji?
Smashed it, in my opinion.
What did he do?
He did exactly what he normally does. I mean, the way he was breaking the lines. If you, I don't know if BT Sport have the opportunity, but I feel it's very necessary for people to put the camera on one player and watch him. Because I wasn't getting I don't get. This is just me. I don't get transcended in where the ball is on the pitch. As I said, I look at people off the ball. That's how I look at players. People do it differently. People like to see what people do with the ball. I look at people off the ball. The amount of times he was getting in between the lines, it was as if Cavani was still playing. He was the only player, minus Bruno, who was actually in and around that box more than the strikers, more than Greenwood, more than Rashford, more than Martial at times. And even when you saw Martial in the area, look who was next to him. Van der Beek. Luke was looking to pounce down the ball first time. When I think who was it who shot? Was it Bruno who shot?
Yeah.
And
I know what you're talking about.
Van der Beek off the ball, incredible. My issue, I think I even tweeted it out about 70 minutes, 75 minutes in. When he came on, I said, it's a shame Pogba wasn't on the pitch because there was 3 times I saw, two in particular, one who hesitated because he knew the ball was going to go wide. There was 2 times Scott had the ball at his feet. Scott looked up and saw Van der Beek had made the pass over, made the run in behind. I think Scott was on the edge of the 18-yard box. I know if that was Pogba, he's pinging that straight over because Scott actually looked up and then went left and went sideways, which is fine. Which is more than okay because you're keeping possession and it was progressing the game. But what I'm saying is, the more you play like that, you're playing a low block, the more you're going to have to pick them passes out. And I feel Van der Beek deserves a chance with Bruno and Pogba on that pitch. I don't think it'll ever happen just because of who Ollie is as a manager, and I don't think we've got the right centre-backs to cover that. And I don't think, and I think if he does play, he would have to play in a holding role next to Pogba, which is fine in my opinion. But I do feel that, and this is my opinion, of course, that with an Eric Bailly Maguire partnership, I would trust the Pogba Van der Beek partnership in front when I'm looking to break down teams because for me, watching Van der Beek, I've not seen him change up his game and have a poor game. The same way I look at Martial, I don't look at his goals. I look at how he impacts the game, what he does off the ball and on the ball. Incredible. But that's me. That's how I like football. So for me, Van der Beek once on the score sheet, did get a yellow card. Those are easy things. But in depth, he did nothing that he hasn't been doing all this time and showed why he should be at least starting more games and getting minutes.
You know what? Yeah. I'm... For me personally, how I like footballers, I feel like Van der Beek's not one of those players where he's not one of those players where you're like, oh, what another bit by Van der Beek. Oh, what another bit. He's Ajax to play football. If you look at Ajax, you would never go, oh my God, their best player is this guy or this guy or this guy. Their best player is the team. They play as a team. And that's why, for me, Van der Beek, he didn't have to come out and score a massive goal. I'm not his defence attorney where if he can do no wrong. I'm not saying that. But for me, you didn't have to come out and say, oh, Van der Beek should have smashed it. He should have scored. He should have got an assist. He should have done a really... That's not for me. For me, Donny is a certain type of player we haven't got and brings you a different element, creates space for others to shine. That's what, again, I guess he's always an enabler for me. But you know what, right? I keep thinking about this, okay? Like, this Hassan Hetty, has this happened to him twice? He's lost 9-0 twice, right?
I think so, yeah. Last season, they lost 9.
Embarrassing. This is embarrassing. The guy has lost 9-0. He did not get his tactics right. The guy should have changed something. So when he went to 10 men, it didn't really change it enough, because I'm sorry, we were coming at them so hard and so fast. It was embarrassing. And for me, right, Ollie can go home tonight thinking, all right, 9 goals, forget about the 2 red cards. I've battered a team who've been battering players. I've got the most goals in the Premier League right now. We're still up there. I don't want to say this too prematurely, all right? But are we? I don't want to say it. Like I talked about this in the preview before.
Don't say it, man.
I'm not saying it. Look, just let me I'll put it on the table, and if you want to eat it, you can eat it. All right. Are we able to still mount a challenge for the Premier League this season? Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep asking every couple of games and see where you're at. I'm not saying that yes or no. I just want to see how you're feeling. The last couple of games, we all just agreed that we're not ready yet, mentality-wise. I want to see if you've changed your opinion. Honest opinion, Sean, yes or no?
Bro, I'm not going to change my opinion off of one game. I've seen enough of this team to know that we're not there yet. This is a good reaction, don't get me wrong. But look, we have to be honest and be real with ourselves. Southampton, they were there for the taking. They were on a horrible run of form. I said that going in, and I said there was a chance to rotate. So after one performance like this, I'm not changing my opinion on that. I still don't think we'll be ready to win the league. I think we've definitely made progress. The progress is definitely clear. I'm happy with the direction. I'm happy with the trajectory. I'm happy with the performance and the mentality of the players. Because what I did take tonight is that the players want to address the weaknesses in their mindset and mentality, because we saw that with the way they applied themselves going down when Southampton went down to 10 men. They didn't take their foot off the gas. At the end of the day, to score 9 goals, you've got to be on it in any game. You've got to show shows a level of application and that killer mentality, which we haven't seen in this team. So again, for me, it's going in the right direction. But I feel like this season, look, it's all to play for. But if you're asking me, do I think we're going to do it? I would say I think we're going to fall just short, but I feel like we will be there or thereabouts come the end of the season.
So where do you think we'll finish, Sean?
I think we've got. I'm gonna be bold and say I think we can finish second.
Wow.
I think we're going to. I think we can go for second. If we go strong, we can finish second, and for me that would be brilliant. Third place. So long as we're within touching distance and it's going down to like the last 3 or 4 games and we're not 20 points behind like we have been, I'll still see that as progress. But I feel like this team has progressed so much. We can move up a place and overhaul Liverpool, because I think City will probably go on and win it.
And Neji, for you, do you think I'm going to ask you just to like a little petrol station, just to check in and get like a Lion bar, whatever you want, and just tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think we can mount a challenge, and where do you think we'll finish the season?
I'm with Sean. Shout out to the viewers. I know you've never seen that before, but I'm with Sean on this one. Yeah, defo. Like I'm with Sean. It's, to me, similar reasons, but slightly different. It's about consistency. For me, I've always said consistency, and mentality is a big part of it. We've had many shows, Dom and Sean, where we spoke about the mentality, and it's easy to drop. And I feel Man United, this team, especially with them being so young as well and inexperienced in winning, I just feel that they are a team that have to chase rather than be chased, and I don't think they can do well when they're being chased, because they don't know how to remain that. And it comes back to that same analogy I made earlier about understanding how to maintain it. Man City look like that, so I don't think we're going to win the league. I think we've got every chance to, because although we can big up other teams' mentality, it doesn't mean to say they're going to have the mentality in the game. So it's stupid to say, no, you're nowhere near it. Yeah. Ridiculous statements. But if we're being realist and honest over a longevity period of time, excuse my words, then I don't think we're gonna challenge. I think we'll push, which I think is credible. I think it's respectful, and I don't think you should expect any more. If you get any more, by all means,
it's a bonus.
Support it. It's a massive bonus. I've always said that with those words, Sean. I said it was a bonus if we win the league this season. Because I said, for me, if you're going to maintain that level of that foundation and that mentality, that the United that most of us fans grew up watching and knowing, there is an elite mentality, and we're kind of stepping into that zone now. And some people don't really understand what that is. So they may hear our comments and go, what you want about we're winning games, this, and this. It is actually a lot deeper than that, and it does mean a lot more than that. When you are at this level, which is great, by the way, because Ollie's got us there. When you are at this level, there is a different mindset that now needs to be adapted, and I feel we're just under that scope, hence why we're in and out, in and out. I feel a couple of trophies will get us that feeling or get us close to it, but until it's one of those, like, it's hard. It's like until you've done it, you're never going to have it, and it's something you have to apply yourself to. It's a trust thing. It's a trust thing.
Yeah.
When everything's going well, like, you know, when you tactically smash it, or you go and get that personal record in your bench press, or I get a personal best in my discus throwing, like, it's a challenge then to go one better and to, you know, to go and go repeat it straight away. You automatically tell yourself that, oh, this may be difficult now, or how did I do that? You almost don't believe it. And I feel like some of the players are in that position. So I predicted 6th this season before the summer transfer. That did go. That was before Sancho's and Diallo's and all that. But I feel, honestly, where we are, I think 3rd will be massively respectful, but I don't feel this 3rd position would be any discredit to last season's position, simply for the pure fact that we actually challenged all the way, whereas last season they went away with it. So I feel like it'd be a different 3rd position. I feel if we get at least 8 more points than we did last season, which would be a tough order, but if we can get at least that, I'd be very, very happy in a trophy.
You know what? It's nicely said, man. I think it's a situation where, like, this is such an important result for us, because if we lost this game today, it would have been toxic tonight, man. This stream would have been terrible. People would be saying Ollie out. The fans would be divided. It would have been absolutely shocking. Arsenal lost today. It's a good day. And you know what? It's the only way we can do this now is to do a nice little shotgun player ratings. I mean, we're not going to do like explanations of it. We're going to do a shotgun. All I want is the number, no explanation, shotgun player ratings. That's how we're going to go, baby. Here we go. De Gea, Sean, number.
7.
7, I'll agree with that. Give me AWB, Nagy. Let's go.
De Gea 9, AWB 7.
7. Wow, 9. Wow, 9.
7.
No, we can't get caught.
Dom, hold on. All right. I wish we could explain and elaborate, because these are going to get interesting.
Wait. Right, look, we can do a little pit stop, but wait.
Go on, let him elaborate a little bit.
Wait, because we can't elaborate too much.
Yeah.
All right, quickly, I'll make it quick. You've let the wrong person elaborate still.
No, don't let they do that.
No, De Gea 9, because for the first time, we talk about improvement. The guy was getting crowded, and the guy was actually coming out of his box. And I was
and he went.
This is what I want.
And
he did twice.
He did that twice. Yeah,
and I was like, that's the De Gea. That you got to command your box, earn respect in the box. He did it.
Real talk.
It wasn't just the fact that he had that one big save, because that's De Gea. When you want to see improvement in a player of their position, that is how you do it. And so for me, De Gea is going to go under the radar, but he deserves a massive credit for that. Because if that was Martial tonight, he will get a lot more. So for me, maybe I've put it a little bit too high, because I feel like he's been done an injustice, but it can't go any lower than an 8.
30 seconds done.
All right. So I'm gonna go with AWB for me. I can't believe you're giving him a 7. He's got a goal, and did he get two assists or one assist? One assist, and he's putting in crosses for fun. For me, that's by hands down the best overall performance, attacking and defensive performance he's had in a United shirt. So I've got to give him. I'm giving him a 9.5.
Wow, I would give him a 7. It was a high 7 for me. It was 7.5. It was a high 7.
Mate, everybody say 9 AG, mate. So we're gonna have to go at 9, you know, because I respect that. AWB, he made me like a proud dad today, man. He was a good boy. All right, I'll start with Maguire. I'm giving Maguire 8. Shotgun. Okay,
fair enough. I won't argue with that.
Thank you, Nagy. Not arguing.
No, 8 today. I understood the H-Boss remarks today. So yeah, 8.
And then I'm going with Lindelof. 7.
6.
Sure.
Terrible.
7. 7. I'll give him a 7.
All right, go to left. Luke Shaw. I'm giving him a 9.
Yeah. 9 for me, definitely.
9.5. He just needed more time on the pitch. That was it.
He did. He would have got like 4 assists.
Nothing wrong with him.
Nah, he was quality tonight.
Yeah, people saying Shaw 9, Lindelof 7, Maguire Lindelof 8. Nicely, fan. Yeah, everybody's like in the defense. Luke Shaw 9. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. Luke Shaw was flicking. I love that guy. I wouldn't get a shirt on the back of my. It would a little bit weird, but I do respect him. I do respect him. I love that guy. Right, we go to midfield. Scott McTominay. I'm going.
Come on, Dom. Be fair. Be fair. We've got to be consistent.
I'm going
We've
8.
got to be fair.
Scott McTominay 8.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I won't argue that. He didn't do anything amazing apart from his goal. That was amazing, but his overall performance was decent. So yeah, that's fine.
Did you agree with 8? Yeah.
A strong 8 for me. Yeah, quality today.
We move on. Frederick. Sean.
7.
I say 7 too. Neji?
6.
Okay. All right, cool. That's still a good score. We move on to Rashford. Oh, I'm going to say... Oh, I don't want to rate him based on the level he should be at, but I need to rate him based on his game. Oh.
Shotgun, Dom.
You got 1 goal and 2 assists, no? It's too many goals, man.
He got 1 goal and 1 assist, I think.
Yeah, 1 goal, 1 assist. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna give him a strong 7. I would have given him a 6. I'm gonna give him a very strong 7.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I was just about to say 7. You agree with that? Bruno.
Yep, 7.
Bruno, how many assists did he get? 3? 2?
2 assists.
2 assists and 1 goal. 2 assists and 1 goal.
1 penalty. Fernandez. He just loves penalties. What are you going for Bruno then, bro?
I'm going for Bruno. I'm giving him an 8.5.
I want 8. Bruno 8 for me. Neji?
For a player that really struggles to find any criticism unless he doesn't score an assist, today he was so patient in the right areas. I'll give him a 9.
That ball to
I've never seen that for a long. I haven't seen that from him. He developed himself today in this game. I was really proud of him. So,
do you see that ball to Martial? That whip?
Yeah. I'm giving him a 9.
That's hot. Well, you know what? Some people are saying 8. Some people are saying 8, 9. Bruno very patient, and that's nice from Carl Lewis. I'll tell you that now. So yeah. Sean's a phone call. Me and you finish this off, bro. Who else we got? Who's next? Who's last? Who we got?
Well, it was left wing for us. Martial.
What are you saying?
No, he wasn't. He came on.
Who's left wing?
Who was our left wing?
Rashford.
So who was right? Greenwood. Cavani and Greenwood. Right. So Cavani and Greenwood. So Greenwood, what are you getting him? I'll give Greenwood a 6. 7.
What? Nah.
I'm giving. You've just come at the right time, bro. We just moved on to the next one. I'm giving him a strong 7 and
I'm giving
7.5. He's looking more of a team player, and even when he had the ball at his feet and he took players on, he was doing it in the right areas and shooting, and every shot was on target. So
I'm giving him a 5, man. Greenwood.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
He
Greenwood
cross right at the end to Bruno. That was a whippage and off.
Yeah, but do you know what? I feel like maybe it looks like I'm being harsh on him based on the comments, but for me, all right, to be fair, I did miss that because I was at the last bit of the game. I was making my peppermint tea, so I think I might have missed that assist. I'm gonna give him a 6. I'll give him a 6 for that assist as well.
Sean just said, actually, I might have missed that last bit because I was making a peppermint tea, mate. We're trying to do a player ratings here. This is a serious player rating.
No, I missed that assist. I'm not gonna lie, I missed that assist. So he got an assist. I'm giving him a 6.
No, you're voiding this round.
He got 2 assists. Well, he didn't get the assist because obviously he knocked it to Bruno. He got the assist to Rashford in the first half, I think, because he cut it back.
Yeah, that was a great cutback.
I think he was our worst. I think he's probably, for me, he was our worst player on the pitch.
Wow.
I don't know anyone else who played worse than him.
Let me think about this.
I can see your point because what you're saying is it wasn't out of all players. I don't agree with this, but I don't think he was our worst. However, I get your point, and I think Fred was ultimately. But I think when you're saying he was our worst player, it means he wasn't as good as everyone else. But I don't think that performance as a team and his performance deserves anything less than a 7.
No way.
Personally.
No way.
But, I can see that.
I respect you where you're coming from. He didn't deserve. He's not the highest scorer in our team.
I don't think if you saw Mason Greenwood walking out and you walk into the coach and people are like, Mason, you're like, yeah, Mason, I gave you a 5. You wouldn't do that, mate.
Yeah, I would. Dumb, you know me, I would.
No, that's not right then. And go make your team. All right, so Martial. Do we do Martial yet?
Not yet.
No, because he was a sub. It was Cavani next.
All right, Martial. You got 2 goals and two goals. Good goals. I'm giving Martial.
That first goal was mad. The touch
and the volley. I'm giving Martial a 9.
If everyone did that, everyone would be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I'm giving him a 9.
9. Damn.
I'll
give him an 8.
If he'd have got a hat trick, I would have gone 9. I'm gonna go 8 and a strong 8 because as soon as he came on, he was like a 7. He didn't even start at a 5.
He came in at a 7.
Strong 8.
How much did he have? He had he didn't have a full half, did he? It was like 40 minutes. 30. He came in and made 2 goals, impacting 40 minutes, and could have got a hat trick. For me,
no, he started. He came on at half time. He came on at half time. Yeah, half time. Him and Van der Beek. Him and Van der Beek had 45 minutes each.
Fan. He won the penalty as well.
That's what I'm giving him an 8. Strong 8.
Okay, I think we can go between 8 and 9. That's fine. I just think I'm so happy for him, man. Martial.
Yeah. Especially silence all those racist haters, man.
You know what? I feel like the way you feel happy about Martial, I'm just so happy with De Gea because, I ain't seen him do that for
ever. Neji, I've never seen. He came out with a full Floyd Mayweather right hand for that ball. I've never seen that.
Literally, De Gea. I don't know what that guy's name was, but De Gea was taking a wine on the line, bro. Taking a wine off the line. You're getting backed up like one was backing up. Man just said, "Come out the way, bang,
bang."
Yeah, that's the first one. Then the second one, he was like, "I can do this again." He come all the way off his line, took the ball up, bang. I was like, "Yes,
bang." Yeah, that's what I want to see.
You know, Romero chat to him in the training went, "Bro, I'm done now. I might as well help you out. You need to punch these balls out, bro. Like you need to." You just said to him, "Punch them out, mate. People will love you, bro." And look at it, it's easy. So for me, the last one, because we've got a couple more actually. Cavani, what are you saying? Shotgun, go.
I want to. Do you know what he was for me? I've got to give him a 9. I have to, even though he was on for half a game. He was that good.
9, 100%.
Yeah.
I got to keep consistent. I'm going to go 9 as well. Like with this Luke Shaw thing, the only difference he didn't have more time.
Yeah.
You don't vex me actually. You don't piss. Excuse the French. You don't vex me.
Yeah.
Man put Luke Shaw in his fantasy team last week and Cavani.
Oh really?
And he got taken off, bro. Vexed.
Yeah.
What about Van der Beek then?
For me personally, 7.
6. I'll give him a 6.
I'll give him a 7. I like Neji because I feel like I've got to battle the world to explain how good Van der Beek is. I watch him more than other players, and what he does on the ball is so smart and so needed. And I feel like he's going to be very important. People are saying 6. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm saying 6, man.
And then we got Dan James.
Oh, I've got to give Dan James a big 7, man. He came on, got his goal, made some good runs in behind, trying to put some crosses in. He wasn't as rash as he always is. So, yes, it's a strong 7.
It's true.
I feel this
to make him happy. It's a good goal, man.
That was a great finish.
Was perfect.
Yeah.
For him to just come in.
We haven't missed any players, have we?
Nah.
No.
Okay, good. Guys, that's it, guys. We're so happy, man. Enjoy this. We've got a massive game against Everton on Saturday, I believe, FA Cup. I might have got that wrong, but
have we got West Ham or FA Cup?
That's it.
You made the same mistake that I did. It's not the FA Cup.
It's West Ham.
It's a league. Yeah, Everton's a league at the weekend, and then West Ham is the cup next week, Tuesday.
West Ham. We can't. Lingard can't play, which is cool. That's a good point, Carl. Good shout, mate. What about Ollie? To finish on that, what is Ollie's rating?
Ollie's got to get a 10 for me, man. He's breaking all kinds of records out here.
Whoa,
10. That's a 10. That's a 10-star performance.
What about a 9? Because it was 9-0.
No, but Dom, he gave minutes to the fringe players. He managed the squad. He was like, Donny, Dan James, get a run out. Mate, that's man management. It's man management. He's just unbelievable.
A 10, when we've beaten a team 9-0, there's no other time you can give Ollie a 10. You can't have.
He's trying hard. He's trying hard to find a reason not to, I feel.
No, I know my reason. You know what's funny? I had a guy on Twitter say, you can't be serious. What does he have to do for people to actually respect him? We're second in the league on the same points as the Almighty City. and you was disappointed. I respect what you say usually, but this I can't, bro, not today. And that was in response to my tweet. And I tweeted out saying, I says, and this was an hour ago, so midway through the game when he made the subs, and I said, I'm unsure of what I think of Ollie tonight. I said I'm unsure. I said I am actually very disappointed for most parts regarding his quick subs. So quick subs alone. Don't think it was necessary, very reactionary to a positive scoreline. Now, I saw the positives in having those substitutions happen quick because there was a positive scoreline, was get those guys minutes. But one thing I like as a football team is balance and rhythm in a team. And I feel where we were up at half-time with Shaw and Cavani on, I feel those players could have done with another 15 minutes minimum of that same intensity so they get that feel-good vibe of how it actually felt in the game, because it's all about match rhythm. So if you continue to play like that for 15 minutes, then I'm like, okay, 60 minutes, then you guys come off. That was just my little area, because I'm thinking for the future, when you're developing, if you want to play consistent football like that, where you're playing Ollie football and you're playing football of a high Q, you need those players to get used to it. And we haven't seen that enough this season. So that was not only... Huh?
We're going to give him then. What was your number again?
I'm going to give him an 8 because that was just that one little area for me. One little area. That was
okay.
Wait, so okay, all right. Because we haven't got time, but I'm just saying 9 goals.
And he gets an 8. Naji, what? Oh man,
because Naji's saying you have to be 10 goals for him to get a 10. I get it. it. We have to score 10 goals.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Don't forget to like the video, sub if you're new, subscribe. We really appreciate it. We'll be back for the preview for West Ham.
Everton.
Yeah,
Everton.
Yeah. Man. He's on. Wait for it. You can finish on this. He's on cloud 9.
Oh, get off.
Stop it.
Peace out, guys.